With 2021 closing soon, the question on everybody's mind is what is the game of the year? But I wanted to answer the question of what was my game of the year. What I mean is the games that I played this year. This is so I don't limit myself to a list of only the games that came out this year, and it also gives me an excuse to talk about games that people may not be talking about. To find out this question, I've compiled a list of games that I played this year that I really like and recommend. With that out of the way, here's my top 10 games of the year. Number 5. Do you like the Super Smash Bros. Franchise? Do you miss the fast gameplay of Super Smash Bros. Melee or Project M? Well, I got the perfect game just for you. Rivals of Ether. The Rivals of Ether team, from a passion of Super Smash Bros. Melee and a love for the platform fighter genre, with accessibility and competitiveness in mind, has made my favorite platform fighter. I was a bit skeptical of the game with the removal of shielding and ledge mechanics. However, with those mechanics gone, comes a platform fighter that has amazing pacing and action every single second of the match. And also, not to mention, a fun and rewarding single player experience. The base game is good in its own right, however, the game really truly opens up when the Steam Workshop is involved. Rivals of Ether has Steam Workshop, so that means the community can actually add stuff to the game, mainly characters and stages. With a little bit of digging, you can actually make your own character for the game, and the Steam Workshop community has done its very best to make the best and most interesting characters of any platform fighter out there. These characters can range from Mario, Sonic, a water bottle, a Rubik's Cube, and your mom. The sky is truly the limit. And if you're excited for Smash Ultimate characters, you should be excited for any character that gets released on the workshop. It breathes new life into the game that otherwise would just have only so few characters. However, the characters wouldn't matter if the engine of the game was terrible, and Rivals of Ether is one of the smoothest, fun, fast platform fighters out there. The people behind Rivals of Ether really understood what made a platform fighter fun, and it really shows. Number 7. If you think about it,
Super Ledge Hop Double Laser.
Super Ledge Hop Double Laser, I feel, was just made for me. It's self-aware in the best way possible with its humor and has engaging and simple rhythm-based gameplay. For only 99 cents on Steam, I've got an experience that had me cheesing the entire time. It's that good. If you're at all interested in the game, you better buy it now, because I wish I could play the whole entire game for the first time again. But for now, here's a taste of the brilliance of Super Ledge Hop Double Laser.
I will cheese you up.
Get punished. Oh, that's dope. Okay, you can stop now.
Water with no ice. Move aside, Overwatch, Paladins, and the real hero shooters here, and it's called EDF 5. Earth Defense Force 5 is the only military shooter that matters. You play as Storm 1, who aims to defend the Earth from aliens that look just like us. Mobs and mobs of aliens will swarm you in any way they can, and it's your job and your team to defend Mother Earth. Take it from me, the best wing diver around. But if you're not interested in joining my crew, there's other branches of the EDF that differ widely from each other, and even the weapons widely different from each other in that same branch. EDF is very replayable. The maps are big, and the missions are a good length for a good something. And the harder difficulties are actually hard. Only real soldiers come out victorious. I'm sure you are afraid. You probably feel like it's going to be like going to the DMV. But unlike the DMV, there's no time to waste. You can take on alien forces with some friends right now on Steam. Are you a recruiter? If you like cooperative games and like playing with friends, this is a no-brainer. Do yourself a favor and listen to EDF 5. Be bold, raise up your guns, and be ready to give up your lives.
Assemble a strike team right now.
Bargain 90%.
Strike my ass.
Number 4.
Soda drinker.
This is the best.
I'm walking around with a soda in my hand. I love it.
The joke. Where's the joke? Is it funny?
the soda.
Where's that damn fourth game of the year? I love me some fast platforming action, and Spark 2 really delivered on that front. There's so many games that are trying to get this feeling of freedom of fast movement and get it all so wrong, yet Spark 2 does it so effortlessly. This replayable free-running experience has got you covered from loop-de-loops, fast falling, and true wall running. None of that automated BS. At first the level design seemed a little simple, but there are a lot of fun branching patch and secrets should you go out to look for them. The entire game revolves around a parry mechanic. Parrying can be done at any time, with no sacrifice to your speed or momentum, and I felt like the levels were designed around parrying so much so that like, should you get really good at parrying, meaning you could theoretically run through the whole entire level without stopping. And I like that. It's hard to sing the praises for this game because all the fun comes from you just playing it. I could talk forever about this game, however, you just need to play this for yourself to really understand what makes this game really fun. Spark 2 is good. Serious time. For serious people, Metroid Dread. The 2D Metroid games have always been the essence of what I expect of what a Nintendo game should be. Celebrated, confident titles that do everything in their way to make the player one with its world and its characters, in mechanically simple yet deep ways. We've been without a 2D Metroid in a very long time. This is the part where I say that since Metroid Fusion, but it's not. And it was totally worth the wait. I could talk for forever about what makes Dread great, but if I had to pinpoint what makes it so great, it's the subtle small thing. The animations of how Samus moves during gameplay, the world environment subtly hinting on where to go, Samus's body language during cutscenes, the number of ways you can fight a boss, everything was clearly made as a culmination of what Metroid is all about, as a sort of fan service to the entire Metroid fanbase, to even the name Metroid Dread. This was made for Metroid fans. With all this in mind, although I honestly feel like this should be my game of the year, for games released in 2021 I suppose it is, but one other game I played this year takes it over Dread for me. And now it's time for honorable mention. I don't know why that happened. Here are my most anticipated games for next year. Bonus content. With those out of the way, let's get to my favorite game that I played in 2021. Dragon Quest XI I knew I'd like it from the start. A robust JRPG with a fun but epic tale. I never played a Dragon Quest before, but I knew Dragon Quest was a very important game to gaming as a whole. So I gave it a shot. And I was surprised I liked it, and equally surprised when I loved it, and even more surprised when I obsessed over it for a couple of months. Dragon Quest XI was one of the first games I played this year, and its impression on me hasn't left me. If I had to describe Dragon Quest XI simply, it would be that it oozes personality. I know I'm a JRPG fanatic, but I feel like I've been doing myself a disservice all these years for never touching this series. Dragon Quest XI is full of twists and turns. It stars the main protagonist, you, and the secret behind the birthmark behind your left hand. On a personal note, I also have a birthmark on the back of my hand. The story seems simple and cliche, but its execution has captivated me for the first couple months of 2021. This is a must-try for JRPG fans, and a great starting point for those who want to get into JRPGs. Dragon Quest XI is truly an experience I'd love to experience again, and will, on Switch, again, because I played on PC. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to end the year the same way I started.
Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home.
Lift your voices up in prayer.
Sing it across all Erdrea. Blessed are we
Blessed
since
are we
days
since
of
the days of
yore.
yore.
Let it be so forevermore.
Let it be so forevermore. That's what it was. Yeah, okay. I'll get that right next time when I become an adult again.
Wow!
Can you shut up? I'm trying to...
Look!
What could be more important than me sitting here doing nothing? Wait a minute. Oh shit, it's a subscribe button! Oh my god, it'd be so cool if like a wild, free, and giant cursor came out of the... Oh my god! It's gonna click so... I clicked it! That'd be so cool. There's like a belt to... Oh my god, it just keeps going on and on and on.
It just goes on and on and on.
That's what I'm saying! Is it going to like comment down below too? Oh my god, you guys can't see it, but it's trying to comment down... Wait. Where's it going? Is it gonna click the X button?